How we feel about NVIDIA. Asterisk, asterisk. The bull case is $175. Our gold price is $138. Is there double ordering, I wonder? Enterprise demand. What is it? In fact, demand is increasing and Jensen's perspective is the best one available given all we're witnessing from AI. To Blackwell, are all the anxieties and concerns being postponed? In essence, how did they allay those fears? And that was crucial. Was a repurchase of shares a significant event? It's an incredible offer. Additionally, a corporation lost $2 in earnings 6 months ago when it was out at $25, $26. It will now cost between $5 and $6. The iPhone 16 marks the beginning of an AI-driven supercycle. It will be a historical era, in my opinion. Look, we've discussed it extensively on the show. Of the 1.5 billion iPhones, 300 million, including Sweeney, have not had an upgrade in over 4 years. AI. Apple devices will provide access to AI for 25% of the global population. This is where the consumer revolution began. My second journey in the past 6 weeks was to Asia, which I recently returned from. It is firmer. Because of everything we're witnessing with chip demand, the use cases that are eventually propelling AI, and the hyperscale, I'm really becoming a little more optimistic. To Microsoft, I think this is just the company's next step. Considering how we see the AI revolution, I believe the numbers will be significantly higher in 2025. We're only getting started. I believe that the tech industry is in a risky position as the year draws to a close. Then why has the chip trade been so sly? Concerns, in my opinion, center on whether demand is decreasing, but that explains why we are in Asia for so long. We believe that demand is 15 times greater than supply. The bullishness is evident not only in Jensen, NVIDIA, and the godfather of AI, but also in the hyperscalers, such as Microsoft, Amazon, and Google. That serves as the basis. The second, third, and fourth derivatives are what I see now. For this reason, when it comes to use case names like Palantir are prominent. They used to be kind of ignored by many institutions, but today they are the main focus. Do you believe that the stocks don't include enough? Because most of what we are discussing is already known and anticipated. As a result, prices and valuations have increased. According to our analysis, the street is underestimating tech figures overall by 15 to 20% over the next 2 to 3 years. Our main argument is that, as these use cases develop, just 3% of businesses have truly adopted AI. $1 trillion in AI capital expenditures are on the horizon. Foot on the ground in Asia, I see it. For this reason, bears emerge from hibernation and attempt to frighten as many people as possible. However, I think that the IT market will grow by another 15 to 20% over the course of the next 3 to 4 months. Asterisk, asterisk, is he overly optimistic or not? Asterisk, asterisk, he was criticized for being overly optimistic last year. What has transpired during the past year is as follows. With a 167% increase, NVIDIA is now the market's second best performer. People remarked, all right, now they're going to rotate away from the AI darlings in January of this year. We're going to take a different approach. 8 months have passed. You know what the year's best performing stock is? NVIDIA and Visa Corp are connected. Both of them are up 136%. NVIDIA cannot continue to grow by 136% annually after a certain point. It still deceives people, though, to think that we'll all be intelligent enough to realize that this is it, this is the top, and it's time to rotate out. NVIDIA is still up for grabs. Top tech leaders spearheading the global AI revolution met with Prime Minister Modi of India. Yesterday, our own Steve Kovach was present and addressed the CEOs of NVIDIA and IBM. He's now joining us with highlights. Mr. Good morning. Good morning. As you mentioned, Prime Minister Narendra Modi met with a number of tech CEOs in New York on Sunday in advance of this week's UN General Assembly. Jensen Huang of NVIDIA, Sundar Pichai, the CEO of Alphabet, and Julie Sweet, the CEO of Accenture, were among those there. Up there, you can see the others. Naturally, artificial intelligence was the subject. India is a top investment destination for tech businesses like Apple and Google because of its sizable workforce and expanding middle class. I spoke with Huang and Arvind Krishna, the CEO of IBM, who were both present. Here is Huang's summary of the discussion with Modi, in which he commends him for realizing the significance of artificial intelligence. Prime Minister Modi is a role model. He's always such an amazing student when I see him. He adores artificial intelligence and technology. He was among the first persons I spoke to about artificial intelligence. Since the entire computing stack is being reset, this is a unique moment for him and India. I also asked him if he and Modi had talked about removing the bureaucratic red tape that many businesses complain about when they invest in India. That's not really a problem for NVIDIA, he said. We haven't actually encountered that. For about 25 years, NVIDIA has operated in India. We have design centers in Hyderabad, Pune, and Bangalore. They have amazing engineering capabilities. In India, there are about 10,000 NVIDIA engineers. Every facet of our engineering is managed by them. They have been a part of our business from the start. IBM is another business that has a significant presence in India. While applauding the meeting, Krishna talked about the tricky balance of conducting business in India at a time when the nation is tacitly supporting Russia by purchasing cheaper oil. He stated, countries will act in ways that are advantageous to their own nations. Putting those things aside, you must ask yourself if there is a threat to national security. Let's examine the larger picture. India and the United States benefit from geopolitical collaboration. You can then deal with secondary difficulties. Later on, he informed me that the U.S. government, not private companies, should set policies. Businesses have been encouraged to operate in India by the United States. Additional information. Modi highlighted investments in businesses like Flipkart and Jio and commended Pichai for dedicating $20 billion to India. Biotech and intellectual property safeguards for U.S. corporations in India were also highlighted by pharmaceutical CEOs, such as David Ricks of Eli Lilly. Lastly, I questioned Huang on the merger report between Qualcomm and Intel. He stated, "We're doing things the way we want, from CPUs, GPUs, and switches to chips, systems, and networking. NVIDIA constructs the entire AI infrastructure stack. We write a great deal of software, including AI apps and algorithms. As always, we're committed to continuing on our current course. To use all that technology in this new world, you have to be a computer infrastructure company. The question now is, will the U.S. government approve this agreement? It would be beneficial in certain respects. This deal can be helpful if you want to compete with NVIDIA. In the long run, those 80% margins need to be cut in half for AI to have meaningful economics. However, is it necessary for the corporation to be controlled by the United States, or do you desire competition from a Taiwanese company? Another perspective. Qualcomm has finally produced high-quality PC chips that are comparable to Macs. Intel is slow. Qualcomm's PC presence may grow as a result of this more than their AI initiatives. Is it possible? Perhaps. But the optics of this could not sit well with Washington. The Semiconductors Act money is an investment in Intel's ability to manufacture semiconductors rather than only design them. That is the difficulty. Please let me know if you want any other adjustments.